Cool. This is such a great piece for students to learn. I've enjoyed making double stop versions. We're just going to do it single notes. And we talked about doing the different trajectories as I did in the other lesson for today. So I think we started with those same, but with double notes, but not that fast. Don't worry about that. And the scales, all that. Now, something we worked on especially was when I have 4 here, I can put 2 here, so that 4 is here. A lot of times we've peeled off from the 4-3 relationship. And then you just add, it's almost like a mini extension, but it's not an extension. That's a great warm up for G major, and then we have to remind ourselves that it's 1, 2, really big step 4, but that I don't have to compromise a well-balanced pinky for that. I don't want to do that. Do you get how not well-balanced that is? It's really saying, I don't get the radius ulna relationship. This is better 4 balance, and you just shift from 1, 2 balance to 2, 4 balance, and you have to walk it. It's all about walking, just like here. Walk, and that might be a good warm-up, so when you get to it, I saw oftentimes when I practice, hey, let's take a new turn. I will start at the end, and then look what this is. So we did those little warm-ups similar to the video before this. Now, here's the other. If I do the pickup to the measure, 12. Remember we said watch the A here. You could make a little exercise like that. Now I just have more filler. And we want it darker, because otherwise all of a sudden it's bright and dark. So I do the A string darker. And you try to match tone color. Or from the same spot. I did the wrong ending, sorry. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pace. You pace the retard by feeling the 8th notes gradually slowing down. Otherwise, a slowing down of the tempo retardando can feel too distinct and abrupt. Dum bum bum ba dee dee. That's why a lot of times conductors they'll be doing the quarter notes and then they'll start to add the subdivision for you to visually do a better retard. And actually that takes care of almost all of the piece. The end of the piece can help you teach the beginning of the piece. And when you have an open, just be sure you're dropping in. And there we are. Of course, slower would be better. But we've been playing for a while. Less bright on the A, more dark on the D. And that's why I love recording myself, because while I'm doing it, I don't have the objectivity of when I listen to it after I record myself. Samuel Ramey was a really well-known Metropolitan Opera and other stages bass singer. He took lessons for his whole career. He had a huge long career, and maybe he had a huge long career because he took lessons for his whole career, because we don't see ourselves objectively, which is why we need really good friends. They tell us stuff, I'm like, my gosh, really? You were offended when I said that? I'm so sorry. And hopefully quick to change, and oh, I was out of tune there. Yay, I'm glad I recorded myself so I can hear that. Or matching tone color, because A tends to be bright. That would be a great exercise, to just practice matching from string to string, so when I do, I bet that sounds better. And I don't have to try to be some perfect cellist for you. In fact, it's a lot better if I'm pretty skilled. Oh, you'll love this. This is the double stops. Or you could shift for it. Either way is good. And of course, you have to start doing that slowly. I can't just. So if I did like an up, I'd have to do another up. I couldn't have come in and played that at the drop of a hat as well as I played it right now, because I warmed up on the lesson before this. I made the video for them. I warmed up on this with you, and now the video. People need to be real. Now, a warm-up doesn't have to be a big thing. Maybe that's all the time I have. People who make I have to do this to be my warm-up end up overcomplicating their lives later. If you don't get that warm-up time in, oh my gosh, then they get nervous because they think they have to have that to have that. I have to have that warm-up in order to play well. You know, it's good to have a longer warm-up or not, but that's enough today. Thanks.